Donald Trump has been tweeting about nuclear policy. That's unusual. In a tweet, look at this. The United States must greatly strengthen and expand its nuclear capability until such time as the world comes to its senses regarding nukes. The author of the aptly named book, Treason, his name is Newt Gingrich, and he is with us now. Newt, good morning to you. Welcome to the program again.
Well, it's good to see you. And, you know, it's ironic. All the liberals who were afraid that Trump was going to be too cozy to Putin are now afraid that Trump's going to get involved in the nuclear arms race. Yeah. But the fact is, Trump, with the advice of his senior military leaders, is responding to reality. For the last 10 years, we've allowed our nuclear capability to decay. At the same time, the Russians have been introducing a whole new generation of capability. The Chinese are introducing a whole new generation of capability. The North Koreans keep working on ways to build missiles that could reach the United States. And we have been, because of Obama's weakness, we have actually been letting our entire system decay. So I think this is a good tweet. I think it's an important message. And it says to people like Putin, look, we can be friends or we can be opponents. If we're opponents, we're bigger than you are, we're richer than you are, we can ultimately outproduce you.
The media has gone crazy, of course. They're apoplectic. A, looks like a reversal of America's nuclear policy, and B, it was communicated by tweet. The horror. I mean, you're laughing, but I was watching some of our competitors this morning, and they were almost in tears, some of them.
You know, it's ironic. There's a danger in the United Nations that Barack Obama, in the last days of his failed presidency, is going to reverse U.S. policy and allow a Security Council resolution that will dramatically cripple Israel. Now, that is a real crisis. It's immediate. It could happen today, and it is a sign of the utter, total irresponsibility of Barack Obama. This is something different. This is a clear signal to the world that you have a future commander-in-chief who is looking at reality, and he's saying to people like Putin, look, we can talk. We don't have to be enemies. But if you're determined to build up your capabilities, I'm going to overmatch you. He's saying to the Chinese, if you're going to be adventurous in the South China Sea, I'm going to overmatch you. If we're going to make America great again, the kind of economic growth that would imply would enable us, without any question, to rebuild the most powerful military force in the world and to be literally beyond competition with our most immediate countries. And we have to do that because nuclear weapons are so dangerous. We cannot afford to allow any country to think that they could engage in nuclear blackmail.
You've got a piece on foxnews.com talking about the terror cancer growing, and you say that Mr. Trump will need a new strategy to defeat it. Can you encompass that new strategy and what you're talking about in 60 seconds?
Sure. We need to look at what Lincoln did during the Civil War to adopt laws to allow him to control people who were traitors in the North. You know, he locked up former congressmen. He locked up half the Maryland legislature. We are faced with a worldwide enemy that wants to kill us. And remember, the Tunisian who had a truck in Nice killing 94 people was just mimicked by a Tunisian in Berlin, deliberately attacking a Christmas market, killing, I think, 12 people. We have to learn to get ahead of these things and, if necessary, to either lock up or kill people who are determined to hurt us.
He appears to be just taking charge right from the get-go. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before. Again, you're laughing, but we haven't.
Well, I think the closest you found is in sheer energy is Theodore Roosevelt, and in disruptive quality is Andrew Jackson. If you blend those two and add in P.T. Barnum as a salesman, you begin to get the Trump effect. Donald Trump is going to be a very unconventional, always on offense, always energetic, always aggressive guy. When he makes mistakes, he'll recover by being on offense on some other front. But he's not going to back up. He is deeply committed to the kind of changes he campaigned on. And I think he believes that the American people want him, are counting on him, to be the leader they elected.
It's such a shock to the system, isn't it? It's so different.
A very healthy shock. And I wish you a Merry Christmas, because I think this is going to be a great year coming up.
I think it is too. Merry Christmas, Newt, and thanks very much for being with us. Appreciate it.